Oh shit. Damn it. Damn it, I thought I got out. It brought me back in. Oh, hey, what's up, y'all? What's up, y'all? Well, my bad. I thought I got jacked out of the Matrix and now my black ass is back here. That's why I've been going for a week. I thought I escaped this place, but I guess not. I'm back here. And I guess Shanny and Rev have been doing some bullshit. So let's get into it. And yeah. Now remember, y'all, hit that like button, subscribe if you haven't, lock in, let's go. I love you guys. Let's get it.
Last time on Shanny Ball Z.
Like shit. No, not really. I have a nice clean face. I look nice and showered.
Shanny, you never look nice and showered, ever. Ever.
All right. So I'm on here. We gotta talk about just reason. Yeah, you go in the kitchen. I'll just talk amongst ourselves. I mean, you can handle it though. Here.
One of my favorite things is that when Rev is trying to tell her, when he's actually using what little sense he has in his mind, and he tries to tell her that he can't deal with something or he can't handle something, she always tries to, like, I don't know if gaslighting is the right word, but she always gaslights him and make him think that he can, or kind of forces him to sit down and to react to said thing that he said that he doesn't want to, and then he goes off.
Oh, yeah.
There you go.
Then I will be able to handle anything.
That's right. So,
Probably narcotics.
dudes, I was just called out by Just Reason, folks, on her channel, live, for just going in her channel and saying hi, right? She's like, oh my God, Foodie's, missing, and Shanny now came on my channel, great, like my day can't get any better now. And I'm like, what the fuck did I do? She's mad at me. Because, once again, I forgive. She was saying that I was choosing Rev over my son, right? No, in case if you don't remember that situation, I actually fought with him over it.
Because he's acting like a bitch. He said he would work with AI.
Don't call my son a bitch.
He's acting like a little bitch.
I'm Jason William Egroff.
He is.
We had a fight over it. And I didn't speak to him for a couple days afterwards.
Okay, I'm sure that, I mean, of course, the situation where he called him a bitch was not a good look, but I'm sure, I don't know Just Reason, I don't watch her, but I'm sure that's just one case of many of you choosing your boyfriend over your son. Because if you didn't choose your boyfriend over your son, wouldn't your son be living with you?
Or choosing Rev over my son? No. That's not it at all. Was I just supposed to break up with Jason over a fight he had with my son?
Once again, he's talked to both of your sons like that in the past. So it's no different than now. But you would think that maybe you would leave a guy for kicking your kid where he had bruised ribs. But, if you're not going to leave a man for that, then I think, calling him a bitch is really a minuscule thing.
Or should I have done exactly what I've told my sons to do when they're having problems with someone and someone comes to you genuinely and says, I'm sorry, you forgive them. Rev is not just my boyfriend. He's a family member.
No, he is the only way that you have a roof over your head. Because as soon as he gets enough courage to actually kick you out and talk to his uncle and say, I want this lady up out of here, you're going to be on the streets. So of course you have to treat him as if he's a family member, because you have nothing and no one else.
Which means I'll hold him over a higher esteem than some stranger over the internet because he's family.
No, we want you to hold your sons over a higher esteem than him. The actual children that gestated in your womb until a viable birth time, and you had them and you raised them, right? That's who you should be putting over him at all times. You know what I'm trying to say? Like, if really at the end of the day, like I've said this before in past streams, If he can't handle the internet, he needs to get the fuck off it.
I love my family members unconditionally.
No, you don't.
Every single one of them, no matter how assifying they are.
No, you
And
don't.
there are plenty of assholes in my family.
I love how you used to teeter-totter on your parents. First, you hated your mom, right? And then when you got some money, I remember that time Rev got up and was like asking you why you giving your mom all your money. Then you went back to hating her. Then after she died, you were on stream crying, mommy. Then you went back to hating her. Then your pops died, which you also hated on him. And then you were crying about daddy. And then you went back to hating your dad. It's like, come on, lady.
Yeah, they forgave Breezy for her past actions. Exactly. I forgave Breezy. She came in here, said, I'm sorry, Shanny, and I automatically forgave her. But I'm not supposed to forgive Rev. I'm supposed to just drop kick him and say bye.
Drop kick me, huh?
Oh, so you
Like
just
he did your kid.
supposed to leave people who have mental issues. Okay. That's your problem, not mine. I don't think that way.
No, I think it would be for the best of both of us at this point. Honestly, I do.
What?
I'm sorry, y'all gotta see that again. I like how it just took a couple seconds to like for it to register in her brain. It's just like, what?
The best of both of us at this point. Honestly, I do.
What?
I'm so sick of my life being this way.
I'm fine right now. I'm just wondering what other people's deal is, and I really don't care to tell you the truth.
Of course you're fine, Shanny. What do you do all day, Shanny? I'm sure you don't cook. I know y'all don't really clean. All right, but like if there is any cleaning being done, Rev is cleaning. Rev is cooking. Rev is probably helping you wash. Rev wipes your ass. Rev probably also has to dispose of the excrement that comes out of your foul behind. Okay? Rev is literally doing everything, right? And then even though I have no remorse for the guy, he comes on. You stream about these aliens and all this stupid shit, talking about food and beauty, which he does to participate. But then when he comes on, he gets attacked. When he makes a video, he gets attacked. He's tired of it, and a lot of I don't get me wrong, Rev. You made your mark online, and so you can leave if you want. It's gonna follow you. Okay, I'm just gonna say that it's gonna follow you. You can leave Shanny, but the people crapping on you is not gonna end ever. It's gonna continue. It's gonna continue, sir. I'm sorry to tell you, but I can understand how he feels. Just thinking about how he's constantly messed with, attacked, and how angry it makes him. Yeah, I mean, the best thing Rev could do, he won't. But break up with Shanny, get a real job, get off the internet. Then nobody can bother you. Y'all act like y'all are basically addicted to the internet. Like I can Shanny is super addicted. She's been addicted ever since I've known her. Rev is too, but like Rev does not have any fans. He doesn't make any money. Nobody likes him. Why are you on it? It's just like Von Helton. Why are you still online? Go do something with your life. Well, what life you got left?
I told you a long time ago you should leave me. You should. I should be alone.
You're okay.
I'm a danger to people.
You're okay.
No, I'm not.
No, you lost your self-esteem, and please stop with the negativity. I don't want it.
This is true.
I don't want it. What's weird wasn't
It's
she
like
a
you don't want your teeth.
mod for you? Yeah, and I get called out.
You're also a threat to her because your channel probably gets better shit.
I might be a threat to her, but that's not a reason to hate on me.
I look, not really. I mean, not really.
It's for me to forgive you. Like I've done multiple times, because that's in my nature. Like, I forgive people. Because he really doesn't mean this. He's just grouchy right now. He'll come back and be like saying something completely different.
No, I'm telling you the truth. But I'm moving on now. Because we choose to live in fictions. Real.
I love when Rev has these little moments of clarity, right? Where he's either had enough, he's drunk, or what have you, and he's just telling the pure truth, the stuff that the rest of us know he's telling the truth. And I love when he's just like, nah, it's probably best we not be together, but I'm not gonna say anything because we live in pure fiction. So he's admitting that pretty much everything they do and say in that house is delusion. It's fake. He's having this brief moment of clarity, and it's probably because, as Shanny says later, we made love last night. So it's post-nut clarity, I'm assuming. So, he doesn't get many post-nut clarity moments, but it happens every so often.
We made love last night.
Yes, I know. I'm saying it's for the best of you, the boy.
Oh my God.
How bad does your love making have to be that the next day that your man is telling you y'all should break up? That should be the opposite. Shoot, most people when they get into a fight and stuff, they make up by making love, and then everything is not okay, but at least they're not talking about breaking up the next day. Like, how bad, foul, stank is that love making for your man to wake up next morning? Yeah, we should probably break up. You should leave.
Boys, everybody.
No, it's not. No, it's not.
Whatever.
I wouldn't let them get to your head like that and make you think like you're a piece of shit. But you know what, Breezy? You're unmodded for that
I'm
shit.
not a piece of shit. I have horrible bipolar moments, and I am dangerous.
You are a piece of shit. He has these violent outbursts in which he either verbally abuses this woman or hits her, and he did the same to her children. We've seen it time and time again.
Yeah, but I know how to deal with it.
As simple as that.
I know how to deal with
Yeah,
it.
you throw a frozen can of soda at his head. That's how you deal with it.
I'm a professional.
What was that, Shanny? You're a what?
Yeah, but I know how to deal with it.
As simple as that.
I know how to deal with it. I'm a professional.
She's a professional?
Which I think people don't get is I took care of people with health problem, mental health.
Oh, wait, one more time.
Yeah, but I know how to deal with it.
As simple as that.
I know how to deal with it. I'm a professional.
A professional. A professional. Well, a fake professional.
Which I think people don't get is I took care of people with health problem, mental health problems.
She worked at a nursing home doing the same thing that Rev is doing to her, wiping asses. She's not a medical professional in any way, shape, or form, and she did not work with any mentally ill people.
And
I would have never left them either.
you really do know how to deal well with stuff like that I deal with.
Yes,
Like,
I
you
do.
know
I'm a
how-
professional.
You know how it goes.
I'm okay with you. Don't worry, and don't be so hard on yourself.
No, I just know truths. That's all.
Don't be so hard on yourself, honey.
Whatever. Okay? Whatever.
Don't be so hard on yourself.
Okay.
Thank you, Dollar Tree World. You'll be okay. There's plenty of bipolar people in here too.
I know.
So like they
I know.
understand. They understand it saying fucked up shit out of your mouth that you don't really mean. They understand that. I don't understand how Breezy doesn't understand it though. Like she struggled her a long time, and we've been doing nothing but sticking up for her. And to find out she's mad at me like that, blasting me in front of everyone like.
Shanny, this woman talked about your fat ass for years. All of a sudden, befriend you, you mod her, and now she's shitting on you. Are you surprised? You act like you've only been online for a year. You've been online for over a decade. That girl was probably buddy trolling you. Are you serious? Like, I'm not trying to take up for Breezy or nothing, but she's probably buddy trolling you at best. At worst, she might have actually liked you and just turned on you. But still, I'm sure she used to stream about you constantly. You think all of a sudden she's your friend? She forgot all the things that you did and said. The hell?
No, she hates men.
Oh, that. Now I get it.
Breezy started the shit about Rev kicking watermelon. He didn't do. Breezy was the one who did that.
When I stood up for her so much with Chantal.
Not only does he kick kids, he kicks cats. Isn't he a swell individual?
So sick of this.
What?
I am so sick of this.
What? I'll see you next Tuesday. Well,
You want to get me arrested, Breezy? Is that what it is? Well, I've not done nothing but be nice and love you.
wow.
I'm so completely drunk.
You should be arrested. Not only are you abusing children, you're abusing cats. You should have stayed in jail a little longer than you did, Jason.
Yeah.
Aren't you a backbiter, you little ass?
I love watermelon. And she's become now a lap cat to me.
He never touched watermelon.
No, I never kicked. Jesus fucking Christ. Oh,
I would know that, and I would personally kick his ass
you
for
hugged
that.
me for that, dude.
I
I
would.
know that.
Really, Shanny?
You see, she made up with me.
She did make up with you.
I love this girl. Love her.
She was mad at you for a while.
Yeah, because I smacked her.
Well, you're a modded bitch.
I can't believe it.
What a backstabber. Breezy, you're a backstabber. Chantal was right about you.
I don't understand it, man. This is why I want to leave the internet completely.
But you won't, because you can't. I think the longest y'all left the internet was maybe 3 months, right? Y'all can't leave it. Y'all never leave this. Y'all are too addicted.
Shanny has she has a video of Jason saying he smacked her off the counter.
Okay, I may have said something like that, but I literally, the video is there somewhere.
I love that. What you gonna trust, me or your lying eyes and ears? Like, which one is it, my guy? How do you, That's like me telling the internet I slapped the shit out of my kid, right? Or you hear it off mic, and then I'm like, no, I said that, but I didn't actually do it. Like what? Like what? It was a stream of consciousness sentence. You were off. You weren't on camera, so you couldn't say that you were trolling or lying, right? You were talking off mic to Shanny, so obviously you were telling the truth at that moment, and you said you smacked the cat. Right, the cat jumped on the counter or something. You probably popped it or something. Why would you even offer up that information for no fucking reason? You know she's live. You know people that don't like you watch, and they're gonna pick it apart. Now you're regretting what you said because you're a fucking moron.
I picked her up and put her down.
That's what smacking means.
I picked her up and put her on the floor.
An old live breezy was sniping you guys. There's a clip with Rev saying that in the background, or he's just repeating what other people said.
Well, yeah, there's
like
that.
I didn't say.
Guys, you can see the video of it. I'm sure it's on X Archive or something. I literally took her from my desk and put her down. That's what I did.
Yeah.
See, Rev knows that a new whole host of accusations and people fucking with him is gonna happen because, you know, two things people won't sit around and let you hit: cats and kids. You don't mess with cats, you don't mess with kids. He ain't never gonna live this down ever.
Oh, that? There was no...
He never hurt Watermelon.
No.
She subtitled it saying he smacked her. But he didn't actually say it, did he? It was a subtitle. You see how you're so easily manipulated, you stupid
You
asses?
fat fucking bitch. It's a clip online. I don't know why somebody in the chat didn't tell you. You guys are so fucking deluded. I'm so tired of you guys saying one thing and then months later you try to change it up and then tell everybody else is deluded. No. You are two fat, violent, racist pieces of shit.
I would admit to it.
I couldn't have...
You did admit to it, you fucking piece of fucking lumpy flesh.
Imagine you saying that.
I'm telling you, I would admit to it if I did it.
Yeah.
Do you get what I mean?
Like you did after when you came from jail and you admit that you hit the kids and then now all of a sudden that was a lie. I
admit that I hit Zach a couple times. Yeah, that happened.
You said you didn't kick him, you just hit him on the head, you disciplined him. Now you're admitting again that you hit the kid.
At the time, I didn't even know I did that because I blacked out.
You did, now he doesn't know he did it. First he said that he did it, that he kicked Zach in the ribs and he hit him in the face, right? Then it went to him that he just hit him on his head a couple of times. Now is that he did hit him and hurt him, but now is that he didn't know that he did it because he blacked out. Yo, the story keeps changing, my guy. Obviously you're lying, my guy. I believe the first time when you actually admitted and said that you didn't know that he had bruised ribs, which it also said in the police report, and Shanny corroborated that. That's more likely the most truthful statement that you would have heard from those two about that situation.
I completely blacked out.
Lord, people can see how much y'all love your
How did you black out when you said what you said? What you said step by step. The first excuse was they was watching Devil's Advocate. There was a scene where someone was getting grilled by Keanu Reeves' character on the stand about the essay that they went through. Shanny got triggered by it. They got into a fight. He walked out. He saw a light glowing from Zach's room, goes in there, sees Zach was playing games on his school work laptop, and then he commenced to beating the kid, and then eventually ended up in jail. Then the next one is that he had a magic deck, and that Shanny got mad and threw his magic deck all over the place. He left the room, saw Zach on the computer, and commenced to hitting him again. Like how many times you gonna change the story, man? Like,
no, every time they enter the room, we're like, hello.
Hi, baby.
You have to. Oh.
Okay, she's done.
No. If I said I smacked her, that was my stupidity.
That cat hates y'all.
I was constantly high then.
He didn't smack her.
No, I didn't. The video.
And I'm not
there.
sticking up for him just to stick up for him.
But the video's there.
Oh my God.
Are you, every time he does something to you, whether it's you or your kids, now the animals, you stick up for him. You need a place to stay, right? And you're fucking delusional. See you next Tuesday. So you're going to take up for him. But I mean, y'all, you know what? Let me continue. I can't.
Yeah.
The video, I may have said that. That's possible because I was a high moron a lot of times.
What were you high on, my guy? Because I know people that usually indulge in THC, they're not out there beating kids and kicking cats. They usually just chill and listen to music and want to eat cookies. Like, what were you on, my guy?
but I remember the video.
I know she called me out over forgiveness again. If that's my greatest crime to forgive, I am okay with Jesus.
This is why I want to leave the internet for good.
I am being persecuted by so many people for forgiving. I am so good with Jesus.
Yeah.
I'm sure when you, once again, I don't believe in that stuff, but I'm sure if it's true, when you get up there and he's telling you that you about to burn forever in the biggest seafood boil in the known universe, that is hell, and you're gonna say why? They're gonna say because there's gonna be a multitude of things, but one of them is definitely gonna be abandoning your children so you can stream online and allowing that manlet to do and say the things that he said to your children. And I bet you're gonna ask God, like, well, I thought you said forgive, and God's gonna be like, no, within reason.
If that's my greatest crime is forgiven.
If I said that, it was stupid fucking bullshit, because I didn't.
Yeah, because I smacked her.
I literally took her off the desk and put her on the floor. And the video is out there. I know it is. From that stream. I know the video's there. There's no smacking.
No.
There was watermelon. I got mad at her because I was reading the Bible. And she was being like demonic. Bothering me.
What? So you decided to smack the demon out of the cat. Yeah, exactly.
He jumped up on the desk and I said, watermelon. I put her down on the
This
floor.
is so stupid. It's years ago. I can't even remember that shit.
She loves the shit out of me. Too much.
Stop it.
She
This is what you wanted. You wanted this reaction.
I know. Why would you guys...
And continuing to point fingers at someone for years over something that happened
Hold on, I want to see that again. Look at that junk in the house. Hold on. Let's pause it. So the floor is disgusting, as you can see. Messed up table. Let's see. What else we got? There's some shoes there, a box, some Amazon boxes.
Continuing to point fingers at someone for years over something that happened years ago.
What? Don't get mad at her for anything. Okay? Don't get mad at her for nothing. If you're gonna... The actions are me, right? So throw it all on me. Don't put any shit on her.
Don't worry, we are throwing him on you. We are doing that, my friend. But Shanny is an enabler. You both enable each other's bullshit. So we got plenty to throw on. I just enjoy talking about you the most because you're weird and funny and a tweaky little man. And it tickles me when you get upset.
That don't make no sense. She didn't do shit.
She enabled it. She enabled the child abuse. She enabled the animal abuse. She didn't say nothing to you. She didn't chastise you. She's just like, oh yeah, because you smacked her or whatever. Or she's mad at you. And then you go, yeah, because I smacked her.
Oh, you want her to leave me. And as long as she doesn't leave me, she's a piece of shit. That's insane. This is her life. This is her fucking life.
Now notice, he's going to tell us something that we obviously knew. Look how smug and happy she looks. While this man basically tells a story about how after he abused her youngest autistic son, that he gave her a choice. I want you, don't look at his green teeth ass, his stringy, disgusting, unclean visage. I want you to keep your eyes on this fat, disgusting, ugly, blubbery, wart-filled visage. Look at her face. Her face says everything that you need to know about her. While he's telling you not to treat her like a piece of shit, she's over here looking smug, like she's literally huffing her own farts. I know that's a disgusting statement to make, but still.
If she decides to forgive me 70 times 7 like Jesus told her to, that's her prerogative. Look, when this thing happened with Zachary, I said to her, I will leave now if you want your sons and you think that this will impact you having or not having your sons. I said, no questions, I'm gone. For your sons. She said, no, I don't want that.
That's your house, Rev. So excuse me, that's your uncle's house. So I don't know how your uncle would feel if you had to like move in with him or go somewhere else, and all of a sudden you're gonna let this woman that's no kin to you, not paying rent, living in that house with her 2 children. I'm sure her uncle would be like, look, he'd probably give you a reasonable time, but look, you're gonna have to find somewhere else to live. Second, she could have found somewhere else to live because there are tons of resources for women that have to deal with domestic violence situations like this, and getting out of that environment, they could have found her a different place to live and everything. But she decided to stay with you. Why? Because you two are codependent on each other, of course. Y'all have some sick attachment to one another, and when she chose you over her children, which is insane. And saying, look at her. And that's the thing that makes it worse is her face. This woman she's a fucking psychopath. She's a psychopath. You can at least pretend, I don't know, have another look on your face other than this. Look, she looks like she's happy. Like they feel like this is a flex. They're telling us off. Like this is a dub for them. Look.
That doesn't mean she's a bad person.
She is. You kicked the kid. You went to jail, right? Not because she called, because William called. You let him come back. Why? Because you wanted to get laid, Shanny. Meanwhile, you was dragging his name through the mud the whole time he was in jail.
Literally forgiving her mate. And I don't know what the fuck difference it makes to you if she decides to live her life that way in forgiveness. Like Jesus literally said, forgive.
Yeah, forgive a person that abuses and talks down to your children and says disgusting things to them. Yeah, forgive that person. I'm sorry, as a parent, there's no fucking way that I could forgive a significant other for talking to and treating my kids like that.
I think this is a really clear, fucking simple thing. It's none of your business. But you want her leaving me. Because you want this breakup arc.
It's none of our business, but y'all come to the internet and tell everybody. But Shanny came on live, told us what happened, told us what you did, right? Then eventually when you, and then, like I said, dragged your name through the mud. Then when you got out, you told everybody, and you tried to act like you weren't together, and eventually we saw y'all back in the same house eventually. So at the end of the day, nobody would know these things if you guys didn't come online and tell everybody it.
Well, I'm just going to say it's not going to happen.
Yeah, because we fucking love each other.
Because I'm still going to believe in Jesus, and I'm still going to believe in his words.
I love how Rev has to come up and defend her. Meanwhile, a few minutes ago, he was just saying that they shouldn't be together, that he's tired of his life being this way. Insanity.
It's agape.
Right.
He's so disgusting.
No, Shanny, you should be an unforgiver. You should absolutely reject him.
It says in the Bible, if you can't forgive others, God will not forgive you. That came right out of the lips of Jesus.
That's right.
If you cannot forgive others, God will not forgive you.
I wish the Bible, I know how it says honor thy mother and father. There should also be a verse in the Bible that says honor thy children, okay? You should be honoring your children, you know? That's ridiculous. That's crazy, man. Anyways, that was fun. Hopefully I can get the fuck out of the Matrix. I love you guys. If you made it this far, please make sure you like, share, and subscribe. I got some new Tinto merch right there. You can get Tintos, the stress maker, or you can get the shirt and show Jason how solid we are, the solidarity that we have over here on this side, and get you a We Stand 10 Toes Down shirt. Once again, no pressure. If you want to get one, support your boy. Cool. If not, that's cool too. But no, every shirt purchase pisses that little manlet off. Anyways, I love you guys. I'll see you in the next one. Peace out.